LCD game, keyring. So yeah, you could pop it onto a keychain if you wanted. I think it just takes regular pill batteries. Well, I don't know what a regular pill battery is, but you know what I mean is some kind of pill battery. You can actually see it probably says there. Yep, so it's Disney. This is official. And before I turned it on and played it, I have turned it on just to check it's all working okay. I was guessing it was one of those. It's going to be, well, some kind of racing game, isn't it? Because it's cars. I'm guessing you have to move left or right using these buttons. That's what I was guessing. And here we go. I'll be able to show you because I forgot that turns it on. And basically avoid the traffic, oncoming traffic. And that is pretty much what it is. It's got that little sound. That was to say go. That was the countdown. So we're now going along the road. And you can move left or right in order to avoid the traffic. Starts off easy. I played it for a few minutes earlier and gradually gets harder. It's burnt out before burnt out was burnt out. Actually, did cars come? Actually, cars didn't even come out before burnt out. But this game anyway. Potentially. At the top it tells you the score. That's quite small. I can just about read over glasses. Does that sound mean get ready now? It's going to get harder. Yep, it's getting faster now. I think LCD games like this are a good, simple bit of fun. And it's a good brand because it's cars. I reckon new this would have been, or at the time, I don't know what they were to charge, £5 or £6? No, maybe closer to £10. And I was lucky to get it for 50p, and it was actually still completely intact in its original wrapping. I had to remove the bit of plastic in the game, you know, to make the game work. So the seal hadn't even been taken off. Brand new. Probably would have been worth a bit eventually if I'd kept it and wanted to sell it, but I didn't. I wanted to have it to play and look at, and as part of my LCD game collection, which is growing nicely. I don't see LCD games too often in charity shops. I see them a little bit more at car boot sales, but even that not that often these days. It's nice when you see one, and nice when you see one for 50p. I'm not going to pay a lot for them unless they're like really rare or something. But yeah, this is a good one. Let's just go until I get out. By the way, the car sometimes moves of its own accord left or right. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, you get your lives there, so I'm down to 2 now. Yeah, sometimes it just goes left or right without you pushing it. Maybe it's if you leave it for a certain amount of time, I'm not sure. I think there was something to collect sometimes. I'm sure last... Oh, there it was. I just said it and then that's it. I missed it. You think you get more points if you collect it. Sprite's a bit too small for me to see what it is, but I think it's probably like a mechanical part or something. I don't remember this coming with an instruction book, actually. That might have sort of explained the items, but yeah. I don't think there's an option to turn the sound off like these games sometimes have. But you know, it's quite nice to play with the classic sound. Oh, I got myself another life there. Not sure what I collected. I'll be honest with you, it was an accident. I thought I'd actually gone into the car, so that was alright. But now I have. Still got 2 lives. It's amazing how you can make a fun little game just by literally moving left to right. I mean, I think it's fun. Some people might not. Got another item there. But yeah, this is how racing LCD games would generally be done. Moving left to right to avoid traffic. Those lines moving along the sides. Another life again. Lines moved along the sides to give the illusion of the road moving. Good technique. Sorry, not the road moving, the car moving along the road. Kind of looks more like the road's moving and then the car, but you know, that's just the limitations of this kind of LCD game. If you just use your imagination and forget that, it's quite effective. See, of course these are black and white, but I'm going to assume my car is, I've forgotten his name now, the red car, is it Rusty? The one who's on the actual LCD game. I like Cars, I haven't seen it for a while. Cars 1 and 2. I think Disney would do a live action remake of Cars. Real people playing the cars. I don't know. I got out then because I thought I heard somebody at the door, but there wasn't. There's no pause, so you know, if you have to look away, it's risky. Yeah, there's no on and off button, but it just goes off itself. And then you can just press any button to turn it back on. I'm not quite sure why they did no on and off button, but there you go. Save on buttons. These buttons press well anyway. Oh dear, down to 1 life, this is it now. But you know, you can, not too difficult to pick up more lives. I don't know how many levels this goes on for, how long it can go on for, how easy it is to complete. I'll try and crack it and complete all the levels at some point. Oh, there's another life. Obviously, they don't usually have hundreds and hundreds of levels. You'd be surprised. Some LCD games have. Or some are like infinite, I can't say it, have an infinity amount of lives. Because they just keep generating like random levels. Right, last life. The music changes, is that to mean anything, or is it just like there's loads of traffic coming? Oh dear. And there we go. Nice little jingles.